Good morning, this is week 14 and you're about to begin your last unit. This is corresponds with module 6.1, and this unit talks about different types of sequences. So the first thing I would like to talk about is what a sequence is. A sequence is just a list of numbers that follow a certain pattern. And in this unit, you're going to talk about two kinds specifically. The first one is arithmetic, and the second one is geometric. An arithmetic sequence is a list of numbers that has a common difference. So if you look from one number to the next, each time in this first sequence, as I go from term 1 to term 2 to term 3 to term 4, I'm adding a common number each time. And so on this one, it has a common difference. And in a little bit, a few assignments from now, we'll be labeling that common difference as D. And so in this particular case, D equals 2. If, for instance, the numbers went like this, in this case, I would be subtracting 2, but we really only talk about an addition, so I would say that what we add is a negative 2. So if the number goes down by 2 each time, the common difference is negative. Notice the other sequence I have here. If I go from 2 to 4, I add 2, but another thing I could do is multiply by 2. So from the first term to the second term, I multiply by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. So whenever we have a multiplier, we would say this is a geometric sequence. And the ratio is kind of like the common difference. It's what the multiplier is. So in this case, our multiplier is 2. If you can't always think about how you would get that, you can take term 2 and divide it by term 1 to get the common ratio. 4 divided by 2 is 2, the common ratio is 2. 8 divided by 4 is 2, the common ratio is 2. So some of them might be a little harder to see, like if I went from 9 to 3 to 1/3 to 1/9. You can see this is actually a divide by, but the thing that we're multiplying is by 1/3. And I can get that by doing 3 divided by 9. So again, an arithmetic sequence has a common difference. You're adding the same number every time. And a geometric sequence has a multiplier. You're multiplying by the same number every time. We will talk in a later video about the difference between an explicit formula and a recursive formula. Have a good week.